Look at that. And a healing kiss. Alright, now let's get our kidney stolen, or liver. I forgot which one I picked. How is it my fault? You never reach out or tell me anything. You never open up to me about these emotions until it's too late. I didn't know you were upset until just now. How am I supposed to know you're upset if you don't communicate? How could you not notice? Do you not have eyes? Must I tell it straight to your face? Surely you can tell from basic context clues that I'm upset. This just shows how distant we've been. You don't even notice my feelings anymore. Is hints and oblivious sadness not enough for you? You have to be told right to your face. You haven't even asked if I'm okay in months. It's so cruel. He pulls out a handkerchief and pretends to wipe a tear, but he definitely wasn't crying. Then he falls to the ground, landing on his knees, kneeling, hanging his head, looking right at the wooden ground. I feel so empty. After these years of us being together, it ends up like this. It's all because of that job you're always working. You're never home. I bet you're seeing another beautiful person at the warehouse. I know it. Probably seeing a beautiful forklift, too. That's why you never see me. You're seeing your work wife. I know it. I bet she's so much better than me. You choose being a forklift driver over your lover. No, that's not true. I don't see anyone but you, and I don't choose work over you either. But what can I do to fix this? I have to work. Quit your job. Have time for me. Huh? Forklift for life. I'm sorry. You're serious? You really value driving a vehicle over me? I see how it is. Is there really nothing I can do to convince you to try to help fix this? I can't just let us fall apart. You can fix this by letting me keep my forklift. It's my life, my passion, my love. Your love? Your love is your forklift? Your forklift? And not your loving husband? Me? I love you too, honey. I can have multiple love things, you know? Well, it sounds like you love your forklift more than me. That's not true at all. It's not, huh? Well, if it really isn't true, you have to prove it to me. Let's leave here, start a new life, just us. Just a new life for us forever. If you really love me, you'll get a fresh start with me. True love is going through thick and thin together. A new start could save our love. Please. He turns to you, tears minorly forming in his eyes. I can't leave here. I'm sorry. I see. I understand it's not easy to up and leave your life that you've lived. It's everything you know. I understand. Maybe I'm taking this too far. Moving away is a pretty big choice. But I don't think I can keep living like this. This town isn't for me. I feel so restricted here. I mean, I can't follow my dreams here. I've just been staying here for you. I want to be an actor. No, too typical. A background dancer. But this town doesn't accept my goals. Madoka looks away into the distance, pondering his next move. Will he leave this place, leave you, start anew? Only he can tell. I need more time to think. The things you've said tonight, they've made me wonder a lot about the nature of our relationship and my life. I just need to process. That's okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. And scene! How did I do? Or how did I do? He squints his eyes and looks around the room a bit. I feel like better words could have been chosen for your convincing. Like, I know this isn't easy, but I didn't really feel comforted, really. In fact, I felt pretty soulless. It ended with me feeling as lost as I was before. Nothing rekindled or fixed. What does that mean for me, then? Madoka pauses and stares at you with a long, outrageous moment. He lets out a large, twisted smile. Well, I told you that in the beginning, didn't I? He begins to inch closer to you, slowly but surely, with a grin, grabbing something from his pocket as he walks. Oh no. He slowly walks and pulls out a small scalpel, brandishing it at you. This is just a joke, right? You slowly back away from him. He inches closer to you. I love jokes, but this is very serious, actually. A deal is a deal, my friend. You said if you failed, I could have a body part. That's fair, that's it. Rules are rules. He keeps getting closer. You keep moving back till you bump your back into a wall. Fuck. You feel around the wall to see if there's an escape from here. As he stares right at you, you're cornered. Madoka lets out a jovial laugh. Maybe. As you hear his footsteps bellowing against the door. Again, please don't worry. I do have a PhD, a doctorate, that's all. I'm very professional, you know. So lose the sweat and turmoil, my friend. He's right next to you now. You'll be fine, just relax, just let me take a body part. Allow me to redeem and change you in ways you never comprehended by man. All you need to do is trust me. Trust? You know, I think I trust him. Yeah, he's probably fine. Alright, let's see. So I don't think it actually matters what body part you pick. Alright, I'm gonna go back here. Your redemption services? Oh, my redemption services! Amazing! My favorite procedure! Well, that is what my client is built upon, so I hope you like it. Well, what exactly is a redemption service? You don't know? You still asked for it? How bold! I like your energy! It's on most of my ads and posters, but I guess I'll give you a rundown. Madoka's redemption... It's that, basically. Redemption services are surgeries which intend to redeem the patient of their previous wrongdoings in life. Maybe you've injured, hit, killed someone, and the guilt weighs on you, controlling your life. Then that's when you come here. You exchange a body part for some kind of crime you've committed. An arm for a life, a leg for violence, etc. It's an invention I created all by myself. I realized out here in the wastelands of the world, where anything goes, a lot of people have a long history of crime. And plenty of these people want to change, become better people, and never commit a crime again. But it's so hard to be better when the guilt consumes you, so redemption via surgery. Right. So, to clear people's subconscious of their wrongdoings, they give away a body part to Madoka? It's a weird form of therapy, you suppose. I thought he wasn't a therapist. Wow. I guess he's a liar. No, I'm kidding. What exactly have you done to crave redemption and re-uppance for your crimes? I need it to ensure the surgery is targeted towards your specific crime. Oh God, what did I do? Oh, yeah, right over that. Stole a TV, I cooked my granddad, I hit a TV. I'll go in order. I stole a TV. Oh, that's pretty mild, all things considered. He's probably used to crazier patients with violence and evil in their blood, so a stolen TV is pretty lame. Did I actually steal a TV? So, I guess we could take one of your fingers? That'll make it harder to steal TVs. Well, only mildly harder, but, like, that's better than nothing. Was the TV you stole good? Sure. Like a giant, curved, flat screen or something? You nod. You don't feel like ruining his fantasy. What a feat! I always feel bad to punish you, but, well, the customer's always right. Those TVs are huge. How do you do it? I just picked it up and left. Hardcore. So uncaring about it, too. But you still need to get those stealing urges out of you, I suppose. Let's get to work. Madoka takes all the information you gave him and prepares for this redemption. He arranges some tools, medication, and other things you can't quite describe. While he prepares for redemption surgery, you figure you should ask him a few questions so you have a chance. Alright, let's see. What's the craziest surgery you've ever done? Well, I did one once on my old friend. He looks at you with an indescribable awkward expression, comedically pulling on his collar. Ooh. I changed the skin up front of his internal organs into a tough, transparent sheet. So you can see all of his organs moving around. It's so fascinating. It really scared people when he showed it to them, but for me, I thought it looked super cool. Did he like it? He grew to love it. Not that it matters anyways. Though I do like the idea that I've left something with him forever. Good luck trying to forget this guy. I'm unforgettable. An understatement. I also exchanged a friend's lung for a light bulb. And for my magnum opus, I transferred my kidneys for a Barbie car. Huh? So get this. Whatever my kidney area is hit, it plays Barbie Girl. There's like this muffled and stuff because it's my kidneys, but it's there. Genius, isn't it? Why did you do that? Does there need to be a reason? It's fun, rambunctious, and exactly what I need to complete who I am as a person. Do you want to test it out? I do, actually. He charges up his fist and throws it right into his stomach area. And from inside of Madoka, you hear a faint, muffled rendition of Barbie Girl. Really cool, right? He looks a little pained from hitting himself in the stomach. He's like one of those Build-A-Bears where you squeeze them and they say a little audio clip. Well, those are a few of my surgeries. What do you think? You're, very talented. Thank you. I hope you feel more enlightened. But now time for something even more enlightening. Your mutilation. He frantically runs around the room, getting various tools clattering around as he assembles whatever medieval torture method he's about to perform on you. He approaches you in the light with a big smile. Are you ready, my friend? He leans in closer, staring right through your eyes, our heart and soul. You're about to learn what it feels like to truly be free from baggage, guilt, and true freedom. Have fun. He clenches his hand covered in blood-drenched yellow glove on a saw. Oh, that's what the saw was for. You gulp in fear, but this is your fate now, you suppose. Whatever sickness you had before means nothing compared to this. He readies his saw and... Hi, little guy. For a finger? That's wild. I felt like he could have, like, used a knife or something. Oh. That doesn't look that good. Dude, all I did is steal a TV. Oh. You're welcome. Madoka bandages up, making sure your new missing body part is nice and safe. You feel woozy, dizzy, dissolved, all of the above, but strangely, you also feel great. Like you're a new person. Ooh, look at this background. I like the thing that says doctor and there's a little arrow pointing to him. Oh, is that where he sleeps? Oh, there's the doctor he was talking about. And the bloodied hand, of course. Courtesy to all doctors' rooms. Oh my gosh, he's so pretty. How did I not realize that before? He's gorgeous. How was that? Let me know if you need any other bandages or anything. Do you feel successfully redeemed? If so, please mark my review and survey. He hands you a clipboard with a sheet of paper that just says, 1. Did good? Options, yes. Maybe I'll come back forever. 2. Feel redeemed? Option, yes. Fuck yes, I love you. 3. Was a doctor today Q? Options, yes. Oh yeah, I love you. 4. Do you like my drawing of myself? Below is a pretty bad doodle of him, you presume? Yes. Amazing anatomy, I love you. You mark off all of the most kind options? You don't want to insult him after all. You hand it back and he reads it with complete joy in his eyes. You are simply too nice to me. Oh, you. He looks around the room, his eyes lock onto something. Oh, the next patient will be here in 10 minutes. Sorry, not to be rude, but I'm on a tough schedule here, you know? But hey, if you'd like to return for a surgery or redemption, feel free. Maybe even drop by on my day off, if you'd like. My days off are every 6th Thursday. Starting from when? How can you know when the 6th one is? He gives you a wink. And then you gently and slowly shove you out of his practice into the hall. Then through the hall in the front door. I'll see you! Madoka waves at you with a smile, the fresh blow of air onto your face. You feel no sickness, or even pain, or even mental baggage. You feel happy. You feel free. This is nice. And a new start. You know what? How sweet. I like that. I'd allow this man to do my top surgery. I cook and ate my granddad. He looks at you, shocked, unable to muster up anything to say. Are you kidding, or did you actually... Well, that one's new. I'm going to work out a new surgery subtype for that one. Yeah. Despite being a seasoned surgeon who redeems morally corrupt people on a nearly daily basis. His run really took him aback. He brings a small notebook out of his pocket and begins scribbling an incomprehensible doctor handwriting. You have no clue what it says, but you imagine he's trying to create a suitable redemption for someone who ate their granddad. He looks pretty stressed writing down, continuing looking back at you. You might think you've unsettled him quite a bit. You might be scared you'll eat him too. Okay, I think I have an idea. Right, so I'm gonna remove all your teeth. Then you can never eat someone again. Maybe you remove your tongue too. Then you really can never eat someone ever again. I'm just joking. I didn't do that to my granddad, sorry. He stares at you with disbelief for a moment. Do you mean that? Yeah, I was just joking. He breathes a sigh of relief and leans back with a more casual posture. Very funny, but this is serious work, so don't play games, okay? If you don't need redemption surgery, just say so. I'm a busy guy. I can't have my time wasted by false patients. So what do you actually want redemption for? I hit a deer with my car. A deer with your car? That's a classic one. Typical car driving hijinks. Fun fact, I've never had a car hit a deer, but I have had a deer hit the car I was in. And the deer was entirely fine, but the car was not. The passenger seat was completely squished up, and so you couldn't open the door, and to get in, you'd have to open the driver's side and crawl through it. And the car that my family had for a long while was just like that because of the deer. But yeah, typical car driving hijinks. Me personally, I've never hit a deer with my car. Mostly because I do not have a car and should not be allowed to drive. Me. Me. I don't have a license. Why shouldn't you be allowed? I'm not me when I'm behind the wheel. Anyways, a suitable punishment for deer death. A loss of a foot? Then you can't drive. Well, maybe you can, actually. Either way, this is about redemption, so let's just hope the deer killing never happens again. Sounds good, right? Sounds extreme. Oh, you'll be fine. It's just a foot, not a whole leg, silly. It's still a whole foot. Tomato, tomato. He takes all the information you give him, prepares for this redemption. He arranges tools, medication, other stuff you can't quite describe. What gave you the idea? This is a great query. I think mainly I've noticed that this world is falling into complete uncontrollable madness with evil everywhere. But no one realistically wants to be a bad person, right? I mean, some people do, but most don't, right? So I thought, why not give redemption surgery so these people don't continue their evil since they have a new clean slate? The missing body parts is a constant reminder of their wrongdoing, so if they see it or feel it, hopefully they'll never commit a crime again. It frees people and hopefully stops them from continuing their crimes forever. Ta-da! Redemption service! With an estimated probably like a 80 renpai exports dot tag quoting district object at 0x00000047418110 less or more than UCCESS rate estimated by me right here right now. It feels true, so it's probably true. I don't hear too much about my patients after they leave, so I don't know if it always works. You can't help but think there's more to that. Do people really just open a whole surgery business trying to help the collapsing society? He does seem crazy enough to do something like that, honestly. But something tells you it's more than that, surely. Was there a catalyst for you to create your business? A catalyst? Surely there's a reason you went through all the efforts for redemption for other people. A reason. Isn't wanting to bring peace and goodness to the waste of the world good enough? There has to be more, an ulterior motive. Do you not believe I am a beautiful soul who wants to save the earth and redeem people? Why are you so curious? No one's ever really engaged with my business. They kind of just take the service and leave. That's not me complaining, though. I'm happy in a way that someone cares. I want to know who's going to be redeeming me and why. the short or long story? That's a real question. Well, you have all day. You're in my clinic at my whims. Long it is. Maybe you made a mistake asking more. So where do I start? Actually, this is starting to feel hyper-personal for patient-doctor relationships. You're getting into my head. But I do love the chance to talk endlessly. Do you actually want to keep hearing about my woes? I don't want to bore you here. It feels pretty unprofessional to me. I feel like if I'm just gonna... Okay. Then I'm gonna pick the other option. Yeah, I'd rather listen. I'd rather not lose my party parts today. Oh, you want to hear? And not be redeemed? Huh. I'm mildly weirded out by your interest in me, but also too flattered to care. Right, so the true origin of my redemption business. At one point in my life, I knew someone who was really good, honest, kind, and genuine person. But this person, in a strive for, I guess, power, self-fulfillment, selfishness, decided to take a dark path. This person left me. All loved ones, everything, to pursue violence instead of a happy life. For whatever reason, I still can't understand. So I set up a redemption business so people like that can maybe return back to the people they once were before, changing. It saves all the people they could possibly hurt too, at least I hope. It feels good to try to make people back into the good people they once were. It's not a bad thing. I'm not saving the world or anything, but any mild changes or help to make the world better, it feels good. Maybe I'm doing it in a silly, weird, crazy way, yeah. But what else is there to do in a crazy, weird world? You have to tackle madness with madness, and quite frankly, I love the madness. So, yeah, I guess it was just inspired by seeing a loved one's downfall. It made me never want to see someone turn out like that again. I don't want any more good people to be lost to villainy. I think I've been pretty successful. I think. Maybe one day he'll come back and ask for redemption. I don't think I'd give it to him, though. I'm not sure. Phew! Well, that's that. Instead of a redemption, you get a bleak origin story of my strange business. Honestly, though, that's all in the past now. It was years and years ago. I'm perfectly happy now with my friends and business. I bet he's unhappy and has no friends and no business. So, Madoka wins again! He's joking around, but you can tell he's noticeably torn up by these events. He smiles at you awkwardly and notices you're not smiling or laughing in return. Such a serious crowd. Maybe I'm still a little stuck in the past. It's tough to get over, but I'm much better than I was before. Before I used to cry every day. And I own a business. Now I own a business and cry every day. He puts his head in his hands. Who am I kidding? You can see right through me. I'm still upset, but I know I need to get over him. That's all I can do. Well, thanks for listening to me, patient. I know it's awkward to listen to the depressing musings of your doctor, but I appreciate that you did it. As a thank you, your next surgery's on the house. No body part payment needed. Woohoo! But if you don't mind, I have more patients coming soon, and I need time to sit and lament. Madoka looks to the ground and back at you, expecting you to make haste in your leave. If you could. He's a weird guy. He loves surgery, body parts, and cutting people up. But he has a side to him that seems genuine. You leave the office, turning around one last time to see Madoka sitting staring into space. Maybe you shouldn't have gone too personal with your doctor. Redemption woes, and I don't know if that's all of the endings. I wasn't counting, I'm gonna be so for real. But I think that's at least a good chunk of them, you know? So please, oh, your turn? Oh. So please make sure that you play this game for yourself, see if I missed anything. And honestly, just support this creator because, like, their artwork looks so cool and this game was so much fun. I do think I missed something, because on the itch page there looks like there's another character. Like, I see another character's sprite, and I did not get that. But hey, that's just something, that just means you're gonna have to download the game, play it for yourself, and see what I missed. So thank you so much for watching, and be sure to check out this game. Again, the link will be in the description, and that's all.